If you're a mom, how would you feel about your son's little best buddy whispering into his ear that you're a bad mom? So let me just tell you what happened the other day. So I took my son on his first field trip with his class. I chaperoned it, and he's in preschool. He's only 5. Me, my son, and his best buddy were in a group, and I took a day off to come and chaperone. I really wanted to show my son that, that I'm showing up for him, and I wanted to go with him. It's his first field trip. I wanted to be a part of it. And so we went to a show down in Seattle at the Seattle Children's Museum. And mind you, my kid's super high energy, and his buddy and him, they are just like 2 peas in a pod. They are all over the place, super talkative, will keep you on your toes and ask you a million questions. And, and the teachers knew that I was going to have my hands full that day. They were like, just let the Lord be with you. And, and they were there for support too, which is always great. And so we went to the show. After the show, we all sat down to eat our little packed lunches, and his buddy is standing in front of me. My son's to the left of me, and he goes, "So-and-so just said that you were a bad mom." And I said, "Wait, what do you mean?" And he was like, "Yeah, he just said that you were a bad mom. He just whispered in my ear and said that you were a bad mom." I said, "Buddy, did you say that?" And he was like, "No, somebody whispered in my ear that," and then I whispered it in Kason's ear, because at first I thought my son was fibbing, right? Because I was like, there's no way I'm a bad mom, right? I'm here at this field trip with all these kids. I'm, taking care of you guys. Like, we're chilling, right? We're kicking it. And so my son's like, "No, I'm not. Guess what he said?" And I'm just like, and again, these are 5-year-olds, right? So take it with a grain of salt. But at the same time, when you're a mom and you're doing your best in life, and sometimes you just feel guilty and you're going through your moments and everything, like that comment was like a little blow, because this is his best little buddy too, and we're supposed to be having play dates and everything. And I was just like, and my first comment, like, after that was, well, do good moms take their sons on field trips? Mind you, his buddy's mom was not there for the field trip, which I felt so terrible about after I said it, because I didn't mean it that way. I was just merely saying, like, we're here on this field trip, I'm here with you. And then it made the little boy feel bad, and now I feel bad, and I'm just like, oh my God, I hope you don't tell your mom that, because that sounds so terrible, and we are supposed to be having play dates. So what are your guys' thoughts about that? About, we can control like who our kids hang out with, right? But when they're 5, I mean, they're just learning things, and they're the whole influence thing, like, I don't know if I believe in that age or whatever. Maybe like at the age of like 9 or something, I don't know. I mean, I have one child and he's 5. So what are your guys' thoughts on that, mamas? What are your thoughts? Let me know, please.